Welcome, Cancer, to Mystic High Priestess Tarot. This is a weekly reading from August 15th to the 21st for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you are welcome to join us. Keep in mind, if you come across this at a later point in time, that is when you were meant to see it. Also, it's a general collective reading, so not everything will resonate. Please take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else. However, if some of this does resonate with you or you like how I read, please like and subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps grow the channel and get it out to other people that may need to see the reading. Watch out for scammers. There are plenty of them out there. I'm not on any other platforms. I'm only on YouTube. So you won't find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp, none of that stuff. I will not reach out to you for any readings. So if somebody does, that is not me. There are a lot of people imitating the readers out there right now. So just be very careful. If you do want a personal reading from me, you can find that information in the description box below, and we can get that going. I have pre-shuffled the cards. I've meditated on the space and cleared it, cleansed it as well. So I do a 9-card spread, past, present, and future. So let's get going. Let's see what is going on for you this week, Cancer. Keep in mind, anything I read, the shoe could be on the other foot. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Hierophant. 9 of Cups. And Blasted Beach. Nice. The Moon. Justice. And the Ace of Cups. Overall energy. King of Wands. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Just take a look at this. All right, looks like you are looking for a wish come true here. But you are caught in kind of a quandary. Something's not moving as quickly as you would like it to. This has a lot to do with money, but there's an equal balance of love. So how I read is, if I do refer to it as love, but this is something that's resonating with your career or finances, you can relate it to that. When I talk about love or relationships, keep in mind, it's not just significant other or soulmates. It can relate to family and friends as well. Right now, there's a higher power involved in your love life, most likely love life or career, and it's causing a stall. But that's because there's something more that you need to know. You are slowly but surely learning this information that could definitely affect your home or your stability. Could relate to a starting over. We're definitely going to clarify that. However, in the future, you have some great things coming. Something's going to be revealed that is going to bring about some justice, and it has to do with a new love or creating a new love. Right now, in your overall energy, you're sitting in the King of Wands position. Now, that is somebody that is highly admired or sought after, has everything together, a very passionate, exciting, creative person. And you have the Knight of Wands and the High Priestess. So yeah, there's something is definitely, you're keeping something to yourself. So you know something, Cancer, that you're not letting out there, and other people know you know it. So you have this King of Wands energy with the Knight of Wands clarifying it. So it would appear that you're sending out messages. Now, this could be one of the most common times I see this is online dating, booty calls, things like that. So I don't know if you're having a lot of one-night stands. We're going to definitely clarify if that's what that has to do with this. If you're just playing the field a little bit. But the king is sending out his knight. So it also could be something that you're involved in where you hold the information and the advice is keep it within yourself. Okay, do not overshare this information with too many people. But you're very passionate about it, and it looks like you're moving on it very quickly. So there could be somebody entering into your life or a career that you want to change into that you are swapping up very quickly to do. Let's see from the past. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is relationship. So Cancer, you're moving very slowly. Reason being because you have a lot of suitors, or you have a lot of people interested, or you're definitely enjoying the nightlife or socialization. Because of that, you're not moving too quickly on anything that you would invest in. Not that you don't want to invest, you do, but I do believe that recently you were invested in someone or something, and you had to get away from it. You had to move away. The truth of the matter was it wasn't working for you. So probably not working because, in all honesty, Cancer, now keep in mind, shoe can be on the other foot here. Somebody could have done this to you. There were other options, or there was some fooling around, some booty calls, you may have had 2 or 3 people going at the same time. If you were in a relationship, you may have been having some type of affair, cheating on that person. And that person either moved away or you moved away from the situation. Here we have the Page of Swords. Yeah, the Empress. So the Page of Pentacles is declaring that you've learned something new. You also have the Page of Swords here. Oh my gosh, who had this? Aries or Taurus had the same exact thing. So you might be working with an Aries or a Taurus, or that your partner could be. So what you learned from spying, investigating, checking things out, and the advice was to stay grounded, keep building, not to run away from anything, and stay solid. Keep in mind, this could also be that you've learned you're pregnant. So if you're a female, you may have found out that, if you were running around with several people, that you got pregnant, or if you're a male, you got somebody pregnant. That could be leading into this situation, which would explain why your partner left you or you left them. Or there's a fear of pregnancy. Yeah. That made a breakdown. So here we see on the Ten of Pentacles, which is your home, your security, your balance, there was a Tower moment. So there's some type of a breakup or split definitely here that is affecting the household, so to speak, and possibly, finances. So if you got somebody pregnant, there could be child support, there could be court issues coming out of this. You could find out that your significant other is pregnant by somebody else. It's going to tear apart the security and the balance that you once had in the relationship, and definitely in the home. And there was a decision made. So with the King of Swords, it's no nonsense. This is how it's going to go, and it looks like there was some type of bad breakup. However, that had to happen. This was a very unhealthy situation. Now, with the breakup, I'm starting to feel a lot more energy over here that you're not necessarily talking about all of the circumstances with somebody else, or you and your partner are not releasing all the details to somebody else. So for example, your partner's pregnant, or got somebody else pregnant, you're not telling your social groups or family and friends about this baby. Okay, that's just one example. Let's look at the Hierophant here. Ace of Wands and Nine of Cups. And we have Nine of Cups twice in your current energy. So this is your current energy. And this would be the divine granting you something, and they're granting you a fresh, new, passionate beginning. So it really feels like you were probably the one that was cheated on. It was your home and, life that pretty much fell apart. And the advice is seek your Nine of Cups. Have a good time. It's okay to enjoy yourself. And we see that in the center of your reading here too, the Nine of Cups. It looks like you are already doing that, working with the divine, God, on allowing this new creative beginning, allowing yourself to enjoy some lust and passion. This could be, the only thing I would warn you on is drinking. I feel a very strong vibe of don't drink too much. If you do, you could completely ruin this Ace of Cups in your future. But here, let's look deeper then on the Nine of Cups. That is really centering everything. So I have the Five of Swords. Oh, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so with your wish come true in your current energy, you could be seeing your past partner or somebody new that you want to go for, and the advice is to go for that. However, you're building a strategy. How do you get that person? If you do this strategic way of getting this person or this job or this home or whatever it is that is your wish fulfillment, we're looking at a Ten of Swords. So somebody is going to feel betrayed. Somebody is going to feel stabbed in the back. However, it's also the end of that situation. So it's this situation that you moved away from that has now increased to the 10. So you've gone from the Six of Swords, where you're just trying to get out of the situation, or somebody else was, and then the wish come true feels like a complete betrayal to somebody else. Could be your significant other, could be this happening to you, where you feel that you're being betrayed because somebody has moved on. Let's check this. Page of Wands and Ace of Swords. So yeah, the truth is coming out. So this thing that you're trying to hide, that you're still really keeping to yourself in a way, is some devilish energy. I really feel a drinking addiction here, big time. And that could be what you're hiding as well. It can be as simple as that. Out partying too much, out drinking too much, got somebody knocked up, or got yourself pregnant, whatever, the situation is. Why? Because of a lustful night. One night of passion. The page definitely stands for somebody fresh, somebody new that sucked you in and took your Nine of Cups now with a strategy. So somebody else is feeling betrayed. And the advice is to tell the truth about it. Don't try to sugarcoat this one night stand, or you don't want to call it a mistake, but this lustful situation. If you over strategize it, you're going to get stabbed in the back, or somebody else is going to stab you in the back. There's going to be a betrayal somewhere, one way or another. But it's supposed to happen in order for the truth to be revealed. So basically, God is saying, enough of this. I'll give you this passionate dream. You'll get your wish come true. But upon getting that, if you're strategizing, there's going to be you know, a complete betrayal, because here we see, you know, God, here we see the devil, and there you are in the middle with your wish come true. And you can't have both. You can't have good, you can't have bad, all mixed together. Oftentimes people do try to do that, and because that is not justice, it's not an equal, of equal value. One is higher, one is lower. It doesn't balance itself out. You're playing a very dangerous game. And the only person that's really going to get hurt in this is you, Cancer. Again, shoe could be on the other foot. Somebody could be doing this to you. And in the future, we have the secret is going to cause great anxiety. So you're going to seem very desperate at some point. And sorry, trying to get the glare off the cards there. Very, very desperate, working very hard to keep this secret. You're going to have sleepless nights, so you're going from the Ten of Swords of the betrayal down to the 9. And the advice is 7 of Pentacles. Wait. Just wait. Let it grow. So in these types of cases, a lot of times it can be, you know, and I really felt this from the beginning, somebody's pregnant, you don't know if it's your kid, or you don't know if the guy that, you know, you're saying is the father is actually the father. So there's a big secret that there could be somebody else causing a lot of sleepless nights, but as the child grows, you're going to know, generally through a paternity test, once the baby is born. And the advice is, don't be anxious and panic. Just, you know, the seed's planted, let it grow. Type of situation. Justice will prevail here in the end against the devil. Yeah, so God always wins, like it or not. But on the justice that we see here from, you know, the information and possibly the pregnancy situation is the Hanged Man. So seeing this whole situation from a different perspective, and really that perspective is going to release you from this devil energy. So here we see, you know, there's the pregnancy, the being stabbed in the back, and the devil, complete lust. So this definitely feels like somebody got pregnant on a one-night stand or a free-for-all kind of thing. Now, okay, this is a very odd scenario that's not going to apply to a whole lot of people. But the scenario I'm being shown is like one girl, two guys, which one's the father? That type of thing. Or, you know, the one girl could have been with two guys 2 different nights, which one's the father? So somebody is going to feel betrayed, but that's okay, because letting the truth out versus letting one person think that they're the father is the best advice. And this is where we see justice prevailing with the devil burning down. So because you let out the truth, to be honest with you, if you're the one that's pregnant, the one you want to be the father looks like it's going to be the father. So it looks like there's probably one more than the other that you like. And I have a feeling that either the guy was an alcoholic and got someone knocked up, or the girl was a drinker and got herself pregnant. But this had a lot to do with probably overindulgence. It doesn't have to always be alcohol. I'm just feeling a very strong vibe of alcohol. But it could be any type of, it could be a drug addiction too. But this feels like a lot of one night stand, met in a bar energy. Oh, beautiful. Your ending is gorgeous though, Cancer. So where justice prevails is the Ace of Cups coming in. Regardless of whether, let's say you're the female, okay, and you're the one that's pregnant, regardless of which one is the father, you may not end up with either of them, to be honest with you. And that could even bother the men. However, you're going to get this Ace of Cups, this brand new love, this love that was meant for you right from heaven above, right from God himself. So here we see the Hierophant too. So the Hierophant's in your current energy. Know that when this Ace of Cups, so this love comes through, so it's going to be one of two things: a new love that is going to be understanding about the situation that you're in and help support you through it, or whichever one you preferred. And if you're the Cancer in the situation, the girl's pregnant, and the other person is a different sign, most likely, Cancer, you're the one they're going to choose. If this person that you were with is your dream come true, you're the one they're going to choose. Now, this doesn't always have to involve a pregnancy, so for the vast majority of you, it's not going to involve that. I've kind of used that as a scenario because that is one of them that I've been shown. However, this could be a group of people going out drinking. You see, we'll take a guy for scenario in this one. You see this girl that you really like, but you see her constantly flirting and running around and being lustful with other men when you do see her, but you want her to be focused on you. You want her attention on you. You know she's sleeping with these other people. It kind of bothers you. It's giving you anxiety. That's where they're saying, look at it from a different perspective. Let it grow. Let her develop something, for you. And, you have the Four of Pentacles here. As far as this new love goes, hold on to it. Don't just run away because you think, well, she's a floozy, she's a runaround. And the shoe can be on the other foot. It could be a female with a male as well. But they're saying it's okay not to let it go. But protect yourself from this devil energy as well. So if they're an addict of some sort, or if you're the addict, Cancer, of some sort, the advice is to be protective. Hold on to what you have. Don't be just giving everything to this person thinking that, oh, if I shower them with gifts or if I give them money, they're going to choose me over, all these other people. Don't do that. That is not how you're going to win this Ace of Cups, okay? Hold on to what you have. Hold on to, don't just let rumors and what other people say about this person, or if this person did get pregnant on accident and, you still care about them, don't let that, you're not the father, for example, or, vice versa. Don't let that detract you from this, because this is a love that is literally coming from heaven, okay? A lot of times, the best way to put this is we all deserve great things and these perfect loves, and what is meant for us will come to us. However, it won't come till we've earned it. So a lot of times it can be there, but it gets there too soon. If it gets there too soon and we're not ready for these trials and tribulations, you have to go through the trials and tribulations to prove your dedication. If you can do that, then you've earned that love, okay? So it looks like at this time, your wish come true is right there. It's not going to come without a lot of pain, because we see the devil twice, but we've got God twice. So this is really kind of a heaven and hell fight for you. It really, really is. And I think you're wondering how much to invest. And if we look at the advice in the future, you've got the devil in the center here. So what should you invest? Well, there's 7 pentacles there to grow from. Now the devil's going to push you to invest all 10 that you have back here. But remember, your tower fell apart and you had to make a cutthroat decision of war, for example. The devil's going to want you to put in 10 or take back all 7, okay? The devil's going to try to convince you of that by making you angry, by playing with your emotions, by feeding you other people, by giving into your addictions. So, if alcohol is your thing, you're going to start drinking a lot more, or the devil's going to prompt you to do these things. Fight it. Do not lose your all 7 pentacles, but don't take all 7 back. Hold on to 4 of them. You notice, if you take 4, subtract 7, there's only 3 that would be lost if this falls through. Okay, so if you fall for the devil's temptation, you could lose 3 pentacles. A lot worse than losing all 7. You're going to hold on to the 4. That's basically the best way to look at that advice if you want to see it from a logical, common sense point of view. You do have the devil in there who might steal 3 pentacles from you, but and the 3 of pentacles is working with others. So this way, if you hold on to your 4, and you're allowing God then to bring in that true love. So even if you would, lose out on this, you're not losing more, too much. You're taking back more from your investment than you're losing. So it's going to be okay. But this is one of those situations where the trials and tribulations have to happen in order for you to appreciate what God is giving you. And trust me, right now, God is fighting against the devil on an equal footing to bring your wish come true. So, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, I guess, because not everybody gets this. I mean, this is seriously a heaven and hell war. You're the person in the middle, and God's trying to help you. He's pulling you, trying to get you to release the devil so you can have this. But you're the one that's got to do it. You've got to release that devil and say, I'm not going to be anxious. I take the swords out of my back. At least here you took out 1 sword. You're down to the 9. And you're going to keep taking more out till you get what you're looking for. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting. Be careful about this. Overstocking, so we see that happening in the background here. I get a total vibe of jealousy. Don't let jealousy be the devil's angle on this. Coffin, endings bring new beginnings. So, and this very well could be. That is another, sidebar to this. Is somebody, in order to get this new love, you may have to let go of this, and that's where the justice could be coming in. What we should see in the future with the justice card here is this 9 of swords coming down to the 8 of swords. I hate to say it, but that's usually somebody going to prison. When we see it decline like that, we won't know for another week or 2 till we do the additional readings to see what comes out of that. And I'm not doing extendeds right now, or I would extend it and check into that as well. And I just might pull a few cards. But in order to get the justice of this new love, somebody may end up going to jail, but it looks like you may have to let go of what you had for this new love that God's bringing in. So the devil could be testing you with this person. Like I said, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So this is going to be something you don't want to let go of at all. But you may have to. Okay, let's check. On this 9 of Swords, where is this going? Because 9 of Swords again. And 7 of Wands. And Page of Wands. Something new, something new. So If you did get somebody pregnant, I generally don't like to give this for advice, but this is what Spirit's saying, is that you don't have to marry them. If you got pregnant, but you don't want to be with the father of the child, you don't have to be. This could be causing great anxiety, moving into a Seven of Wands, a very protective state. The reason you're being protective, it looks like actually this is probably happening to you. Somebody's either gaslighting you or stalking you, and you have to end that. And the outdated thinking would be you don't have to be with the father or the mother of the child, okay? There's a new passionate beginning coming in, a message from somebody else. That's your Ace of Cups here. So I don't feel we're going to see somebody go to jail, but I do feel maybe a restraining order will be in place because, for example, if you're the female and you got pregnant and this person is madly in love with you and they're determined you have to be with them because of this child, you know, you may have to push them back and say, no, I'm sorry, it was a one-night stand. I do not want to be with you. We'll share custody. We'll go through the legal aspects of this, but I'm not going to be chained to you, which is what you see here with the devil. And you'll still be able to, you know, if you're the father of the child, you'll still be able to hold on to it and yet go for this new passionate beginning that is coming in that's also very, very loving. So if you don't want stuff like this to happen, take precautions because this isn't a pleasant situation. But again, I reiterate, the strongest message I got for all of you, or the vast majority of you that any of this would resonate with, is you have to go through your trials and tribulations to find the love of your life, which is coming in. It's going to be new. It's going to be something new. And that this new person is sent from heaven, so they're going to stand by your side through all of this stuff that you're going through. This is not going to scare them away from you. This is somebody that was sent truly to love you and be with you. So don't let the devil win. If you are feeling like you're over drinking because of the situation, don't do it. Then the devil wins. Okay, control your alcohol consumption, your drugs. The devil can also represent temper. So control your anger and your temper, and then you can have everything you're looking for. All right, that's all I actually have for you right now. Cancer, good luck with the situation, and take the right steps, do the right things, and next week, hopefully will be a lot better. Okay, again, if you did resonate with any of this, please like and subscribe so we can get these readings out to other people who may need to see them. Okay, love you, Cancer. Bye.